To Broadway in Green Lake. And we are very excited to have our children who have been our music camp. They call themselves a cool kid camp, I agree. But they have been 16 kids here singing with us today, this week. It's been such an incredible experience. I'm Joellen Mannon, and I'm from Evanston, Illinois. My background is music, of course. I love music. I love kids. I like putting them together and teaching. I teach piano. I have been a music director at our church for many years. I have had many a choir, especially the kid choir, my children's choir. 50 children in my choir. And I had the great fortune last May to take them down to Wrigley Field to sing the national anthem for the Cubs game. So I think I was last May, not this May. But anyway, it's been a joy to be part of Music World. And luckily, last year, Sean, my husband, and I decided that we would spend the summer here and live. And thank God it worked out because we were going to be here anyway. And because of that, I finally got the opportunity to do this Broadway music camp that I've been thinking about for so many years. So I am so thrilled to have these beautiful children here to sing a lot of great songs and dance for you. And speaking of dancing, I'd like to introduce Ariana. She's going to be a sophomore in high school. She's been dancing her whole life, and she sings like an angel. You'll get to hear that soon. She has taught the children how to do the choreography, and they are sponges. They take everything in and produce. And you'll see that today, and they're going to really do a great show this morning, singing their hearts out as we have you relax, sit back, and enjoy Broadway in Green Lake. Are you okay? I've never watched her like this.
Mon cher mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you here today.
And now, we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner!
This song, Be Our Guest, is a Parisian song because that's where this was performed in Paris. So we had such great speaking French people here, Monsieur and Mesdames. So now we're going to change into the safari area of Africa. And the kids love this song. And they're going to become Lion King singers. And we're going to do I Just Can't Wait to Be King. Come on, kids, let's show them. bigger and bigger every time he does it. Chef Orson, star lion.
Yes, he
Oh my
is.
goodness. Anyway, as our children get ready for their next song, their next Broadway song, we're going to have Ari come up and sing this beautiful piece that you will recognize from Wicked.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me, like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship that runs motoring by a wind off the sea, like a sea dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. It's coming there to tell me as the wind off the sea, like a sea dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed.
When she sang that song in our morning dress rehearsal, it's such a poignant song. And it's really talks about what we're doing here with our camp, that we're connecting with one another. We have a really nice mix of second homeowners and locals, pretty much even. And it's been great that they've become good friends. Run down a little bit this way. And that they hopefully will connect outside of camp with maybe, let's go tubing together. Let's go get ice cream together. Let's keep the connection going because that's what community is all about. And when Ari sings that song, every time it just kills me. I'm lucky I can even play the piano because I just want to weep. Because it's such a great song. Right, girls and boys? Wasn't it wonderful? Because you taught us stuff this week too. That's what makes it all so cool. Hey, gosh, where should we go now, kids? Should we go to see Aladdin? All right, let's go do a whole new world. Oh, and we're showcasing the men. Men in our choir, in our camp. We're lucky. 5 men. Yes. Okay, boysies. Let me get my right sound.
I can show you the world, shiny, shimmery, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride. All the world, on a fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or stay we're only dreaming of all the world. A dazzling place I never knew, but when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear, and now I'm in a whole new world. A whole new world, a fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, and say we're only dreaming. A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear, and now I'm in a whole
So, I grew up in a town like Green Lake. My hometown is Stockton, Illinois, in the corner of Illinois, Wisconsin, and Iowa. 15 minutes over the border into beautiful Wisconsin that had, paved country roads. Unlike Illinois, it was all gravel. But we also had about 2,000 people in my hometown. And it looked kind of like this, except there wasn't any water. We just had cornfield, and cornfield, and bean field, and cornfield. But my mother was a musician, my grandmother was a musician, and so I grew up in this environment. And they tried to enrich my life, my brothers and my life, by taking us to shows and seeing productions, whatever we could do as well as we grew up into that world. The one that really stuck with me as a little girl was the musical that first was a movie, and then went on to Broadway in 1969. Movie at 65, Broadway on stage in 69. A very popular, wonderful Broadway production movie. Can anybody tell me what that might have been? Everybody says Annie, and they always say from this side. What's over there? But no, it's not Annie, but good try. Not Annie. Anybody else? It's very popular.
Sound of Music?
Yes! Who said that? Good job. It was The Sound of Music. And as a little girl, I had this beautiful swing under a great elm tree. And I would swing and sing that whole soundtrack from the top of my lungs. I wanted to be Liesel. I wanted to be Maria. I loved all of that song. So I'm going to sing, and I hope you'll join me, children, as well, my favorite things. Everybody, please. Raindrops on road. bells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. So before we end our Broadway and Green Light production, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being such good supporters of the arts, for bringing your children to this music camp, your grandchildren to this music camp. I think Ari and I kind of dig each other, that we think we'll do it again next year, and it'll be a lot of fun for us. I also want to say thank you for supporting Town Square. This is awesome that we can do this camp this year in COVID. We're lucky because we're spread out pretty much, and we're keeping it kind of quiet so it's not too crazy with motion, and their voices are little. But can you imagine next year when COVID is over, yes please, that this place will be filled with children programs and events on the Middle Pond Terrace and other things that we can do to bring children in, and the arts and the food. This is a valuable asset for our community. Our Town Square Community Center fills Green Lake downtown and the outer edges, of course. So thank you for supporting this as we move into the next decade of Town Square. And so, oh my God, I feel something coming on. Oh no, not again, oh my God. Hey you brats. Hey you brats, you better sing this song like you've never sung a song before, or you're gonna take this dump and clean it until it shines like the top of the Chrysler Building.
We love you, Miss Hannigan.
It's a hard knock life.
For us, it's a hard knock life. For us, 7 trees, we get tricked. 7 kisses, we get kissed. It's a hard knock life.
Thunderbolts
They see us so. It's a hard knock road we go. Climb blankets, stand up full, empty valleys. Stand up full, it's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? But today, don't you wanna throw the towel in? It's easier than putting up a fight. No one cares when you drink the night get creamy. No one cares if you're over in a shrink. No one flies when your eyes are getting weepy. For the crying you makes Christmas sing. Oh, Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? No one cares for you, a snitch. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. Yes it is, it's a hard knock life. Yes it is, it's a hard knock life. Yes it is, it's a hard knock life. A hard knock life.
Okay, right where you are, kiddos, and we're gonna get a picture, remember? This was great. Thank you so much for being here and supporting your children and their arts. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We're gonna take a picture with these Moppets before you leave our last show so they can go out with you after we get cleaned up a little bit. So we're gonna take a quick picture, okay?